In a small, sunlit village, nestled between rolling hills and golden fields, lived a mother named Mira. Her days began before the roosters crow and ended long after the stars had taken their places in the night sky. Mira's world revolved around her son, Arav, a bright-eyed boy with dreams as vast as the sky above their humble home. Life in the village was not easy. Mira's husband had passed away when Arav was just a baby, leaving her to shoulder the burdens of parenthood alone. With limited resources and endless work, Mira toiled every day, sowing seeds in the fields, cooking simple meals, and patching up worn clothes. Yet, despite the hardships, her heart brimmed with hope, her eyes always searching for ways to give her son a better future. Arav loved to learn. He would sit by the dusty window with his tattered books, tracing the words with his finger, immersing himself in tales of science, history, and adventure. Mira watched him, her heart swelling with pride. She knew that education was the key to unlocking a world far different from the one they knew. But sending Arav to school required money. Money that was hard to come by, especially when every penny was spent just to keep them warm and fed. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Arav approached his mother with a hesitant smile. "Ma, there's a scholarship exam at the city school. If I pass, I can study for free." Hope flickered in Mira's eyes, but worry followed swiftly. The city was far, and the exam required a fee they did not have. Mira spent that night thinking, her mind racing through possibilities. She remembered the silver anklets her mother had gifted her on her wedding day, her only remaining keepsake, a symbol of love and heritage. In the quiet dawn, Mira made her decision. She walked to the village market and with trembling hands sold her anklets to a kind shopkeeper. The money she received was just enough for the exam fee and the bus fare to the city. Arav hugged his mother tightly, sensing the depth of her sacrifice. "I will not let you down, Ma," he whispered. Mira smiled, her eyes glistening with tears, and replied, "Your dreams are my dreams, Arav. Go chase them." The day of the exam arrived. Arav wore his patched-up shirt, his eyes bright with determination. Mira packed him a simple lunch, kissed his forehead, and watched him board the bus. She waited anxiously, her hands clasped in prayer, until Arav returned with a triumphant smile and an acceptance letter in his hand. He had done it. He had won the scholarship. From that day forward, Arav attended the city school, excelling in his studies, fueled by his mother's unwavering support and sacrifice. Mira continued her work in the fields, her steps lighter, her heart lifted by her son's achievements. The villagers often spoke of Mira's strength and devotion, inspiring others to believe in the power of love and selflessness. Years passed, and Arav grew into a respected engineer, his knowledge and skills shaping the world around him. He never forgot the sacrifices his mother made, the anklets she had sold, the sleepless nights she spent worrying, the hope she held on to when all seemed lost. With his first paycheck, Arav returned to the village, placing a new pair of silver anklets gently on his mother's feet. Mira's eyes filled with tears, not for the gift itself, but for the journey they had traveled together. Her sacrifice had not been in vain. It had paved the way for Arav's dreams to take flight. Through Mira's story, we learn that a mother's love knows no bounds, and her sacrifices become the foundation upon which destinies are built. In every challenge, every sleepless night, and every act of selflessness, there lies the quiet strength of a mother, a strength that shapes futures and inspires generations.